Okay, here's the cactus. The cactus is there. Real salsa, molcajete.
How do I eat this? With chips? Thank you very much.
Sí, el gran amigo de mi hijo. Qué gusto,
We're all human beings who want to love and be loved, and who have the same concerns, fears, and hopes as everyone else. We must remain united so that what happened to us will not happen to any other group, especially to the Muslim Americans after September 11. After 62 years, I can finally say that I'm proud to be an American. And now I know how Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. felt when he said, "I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed as follows, that all men are created equal, and we will be able to join hands and say, free at last, thank God Almighty, we're free at last." And as we pledge allegiance to our flag, may we remember that we're one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mahalo. Arrivederci.
For questions and answers. Okay? Okay. Were all of the Japanese Americans on the West Coast at that time in the 40s, early 40s? Were there any in the Midwest or on the East Coast? And were any others brought in for the concentration camps outside of our states here?
No, the evacuation only applied to the Western Defense Command because the military thought that we posed a military threat by being on the Pacific Coast. So residents of California, Oregon, and Washington were all taken to 10 concentration camps.
There were people living inland, but very few, a small percentage. And people were invited to voluntarily move. So some people did do that. So people would maybe move from California to Colorado. So a very few number of people did that. But
what about the Hawaiians? They weren't?
Too many. Because like the video said, they were critical to the economy of Hawaii, and there were too many people. Right. They'd have to put them on an island or something.
They're all preserved in one sense.
Yes.
A portion. Yeah. So I would say that one of, I guess, like a tertiary question would be, well, was the federal government able to mobilize 10 inland camps in such short notice? And one of the ways that it happened was that they appropriated native land. So the camp in Tule Lake was land that belonged to the Klamath people. So I have a friend, a Klamath woman, who remembers as a child seeing that camp being built. So the federal government used their federal power to appropriate land. So much of it, that's one of the reasons it was available to be dedicated for a memorial, is the native people there. Gila River in Arizona, the Klamath folks in Tule Lake, in California, made those kinds of commitments.
The tree. Flippers would have been so handy.
Flippers.
Where's your knife? It's better than my teeth.
Oh, definitely.
And it has money in it.
Oh, pennies. Okay, here we go. Wash your hands. Where?
His last name is here. I'll get this sign out. So please don't feel like, oh my gosh, here. No. I understand. And I know you love him. And I just put the bunch there. This is here so they can pick it
Oh, it's warm in here. Maybe we should take the chairs away from the table so we can go around. That would be easier. Could I get you to move the chair?
Yeah, you can
There you go. They're going down.
Yeah, we all.
Yo te ofrezco el alma mía para que tengáis posada.